promise you this has to do with the art project, very tangentially, but it's pretty boring. So, but I do want to tell a story about my mother. So I'll combine the two and save some time, I guess. These are stainless steel pot scrubbers. To talk about my mother, in this instance, we need a little background. My mother had not seen my sister for like 10 years, maybe. I don't know exactly, maybe more. But there we go. Probably it was Mom and Dad's 50th anniversary the last time we were all together. And maybe 20 years before that. No one, except maybe me, knows what was the rift between them, but they didn't speak or call very much. And Mom sort of took it hard. She wanted more communication. But I understood Sherry because she had her own life. She kind of ran away from home to get married, and that sort of upset a lot of people. And there was radio silence for a long time after that. But Mom always wanted to stay in touch. She kept trying. And one day I called my sister. I said, look, you guys got to get together before one of you dies. Neither one's in great health. And my sister thought that's true. You know, she does have feelings for my mom. They're not angry. I tried to explain this to Mom, but Sherry she has her own life. And it's complete. It's circular, and almost anything else is an interruption in her life. She doesn't communicate much. But Mom kept trying. Until this recently, I convinced Sherry to come to my house, which is halfway between, because Sherry lives in Texas. Mom lives in Montana. So we thought it might be convenient to meet at my house. And everybody agreed, and Mom came down. My sister-in-law drove her down, and they had a great visit. Grew close together, discovered things about each other, and they realized there wasn't any problems after all these years. They hadn't seen each other in, you might say, 50 years. But coming together and talking, it was like all the wounds were healed. But then I had to call an ambulance because Mom felt bad, and they put her in the hospital. And Sherry had to go back, and I I stayed with Mom until a few days later they let her out, but it was serious. Turns out that Mom was risking her life for one last visit with my sister. I remember one night I was putting Mom in the bed. She's kind of crippled up. She's laying there. She said, "I don't think I'm going to make it." And honestly, to look at her, you could almost believe it. She was pretty rough. So I held her hand. I said, "I love you, Mom." And that seemed to help her. She went to sleep. And then she was fine for a few days, and I drove her back to Montana. But on the way there, she was feeling rough again. She was just trying to tell me how to get a dead body across the state line. It wasn't that bad, really. But one more to go. Where does the story go from here? That could have been their last visit, most assuredly. It's not the last time for me to see Sherry, though. Nobody knows this yet, but I'm going down to Texas next month. Sherry bought a load of jewelry for her store, and I'm transporting it. I'm just gonna, whether to ship it or take a chance of getting damaged like the last one, I'm just gonna carry it in a backpack. And then I'll see her again. I mean, it was pretty soon after the last visit, but it'll be me and my old stomping grounds. I'm sure I'll be amazed at how much different things are. It's been 50 years for me, too. What used to be farmland is now strip malls and city stuff, and all the countryside is gone. But it'll be interesting to see. So I'll be gone the middle of next month. So everything goes on hold for a while. But I think you'll see this. You'll see this before I leave. And then you'll understand this is gonna be like rebar inside the plaster refractory. All right. Thank you for listening.